Undaldo. I guess I should look at the camera to LinkedIn. You know, I've been on LinkedIn a long time, and it has always been my favorite social media site. I'm very particular who I link up with. I make sure I sort through the folks, and I'm constantly tweaking. I have about 5,000 folks I'm connected to, but they're 5,000 of the best people on the planet. That's how I look at it. I'm not interested in name card collecting, which a lot of folks on LinkedIn, but I do want to talk about your platform. So this is a thank you. I'm sorry, I'm sweating. Undaldo. I'm probably the guy you know the most. I'm constantly cleaning up and reporting folks who are basically abusing the terms of agreement, using LinkedIn as a way to push a brand with logos and creating customer accounts. And as soon as I see that, I report them. And I'm so glad that you guys have been on top of that and clearing that up. Otherwise, it'd become basically a cesspool of spam, of folks just pushing their product. Some things that you do need to fix. Okay, your email system is so antiquated, and I know you haven't done anything to it in so long, but you have to allow, when I click on messaging, for example, okay, there needs to be a button up top that pulls up, like on my entire page, my contacts, right? So I want you to imagine it says messaging and it says add a contact, write a contact, but there's no way for me to search. Okay, I can search messages, but I can't search contacts. There's nothing in here, right? When I click messages, should be my contact report. So I want you to imagine like YouTube when I go to my videos and they're all there. And you should be able to then basically, once you have this view, this entire view of your contacts, you should be able to basically have it sorted like when you've messaged them, right? Because what I find is there's folks that they're basically lost. They're in my LinkedIn, but you know, I find them by accident when they post something. I was, oh shit, I haven't messaged this person. I connected, I forgot, I didn't message them, right? That's number one thing. So you really could update and have like a contact view thing on the page. So, you know, just kind of flip it around. So I'm not doing screen thing, but here is your messaging. So I'm talking about here is something up here, adding another button right here. This is add a contact, write a message. Why not have here contacts, okay? Now, this is convoluted because if I want to go to contacts, the only way I can go to contacts is go to my home page, right? That's one click, right? Then from here, right, I got to do another click. Click on me, right? That's 2 clicks. Then finally, 3 contacts right here, okay? And this view is so hold. So this view right here, this view, at least what you could do right now is have a button, which just has contacts, right at the top of your messaging right here, okay? Right here. So one click, and I go to this, right? Boom, really nice. This is kind of nice. I like this. But this, you know, if you have lots of contacts, this just doesn't work, right? This is old school. This is like ancient tech, right? This ad and stuff, I mean, there's all this space here that you could potentially use. And the other thing, in these messages that pop up, and this is up here, but yeah, you know, this it just needs work, right? So the other thing is, so when I click on messages, right, I should go, you know, I should see contacts here, and I should be able to get to my contacts, or at least filter them, look for them. It would be nice if people had a better access to their, you know, I'll tell you, all right, LinkedIn, I don't use email anymore, right? You have the potential to make Google obsolete. I do not use, people send me email, I'm like, nah, send me LinkedIn, right? I do all my business on LinkedIn. I contact people on my LinkedIn. And you used to be able to write notes. You took notes off, right? You used to be able to write notes on each person. Why did you get rid of that? Just because it wasn't being used, but maybe by 1%. So what, right? Why take it out? Because it was so useful to write notes on the person, like when I met them, you know, like I want to meet them about this. You need to be thinking of your LinkedIn messaging is not just like like a touch, but actually an entire system built around, Google. I hate Gmail. I have Gmail, but I hate it, right? And I don't use it anymore because I don't get all the spam. Right? I don't get any spam on LinkedIn because the people that are messaging me are the ones that I want to be contacted with. And if someone is kind of obviously pushing spam at me, I just unlink with them. It's so powerful, and people, you just don't understand how powerful you have, and the potential. So that's number one. And I can't forget what I was also going to talk about. There was something else that I wanted to talk about for you to fix. What the heck was it? Shoot! But that's the big one, right? Is your whole email, component things. I know what it was. Okay. So when I'm doing my profile, right, and I'm here and I can edit the profile. Whoa. Okay. I know when I come here and I edit the profile about me, right? Let's make this bigger. Now, I understand why you don't want hashtags. It'd be nice if hashtags worked, but okay, I can understand why you don't. Okay, I can live with that. But what I think though is I want to link, companies and stuff that I work for or whatever. So imagine someone is reading through this and I can just click on it. So the internal link system of the system needs to be added, right? So the Open Innovation Framework is actually, a part of, is part of FoundUps. I can link to it. FoundUps, my company, right? I can link to it. So it would make it more dynamic. It would be really nice if you allow in the summary about yourself, if you made this, and it wouldn't take a lot of code to do that, but that would be great. All in all, I want to say I've had a very positive experience with LinkedIn. Even though it's now Microsoft. But I forget that you guys bought it for 24 million, or was it billion? No, it was 24, it could have been billion, $24 million in Hong Kong. It's a Hong Kong company, which isn't far. I could actually fly from Fukui. I live just across the water from you, right? I'm going to come get you if you don't fix this stuff. Don't be like Microsoft other ones that just make shitty. They destroyed Skype. Skype I don't use anymore. Please don't let them destroy LinkedIn, but improve it. All right, Undao Do. Thanks for everything.